God gave me a dream. Alright, so here's the dream. In this dream, I was at my mom's house with my brothers, and my mom was there. My mom, she was about to go someplace. She wasn't going to leave right at that moment, but she was going to be leaving soon. Okay, so me and my brothers, we went for a bike ride. Now, these bikes that we were on were pedal bikes. These bikes didn't have any motors. Now, the bike that I was on, it had two seats. One of my brothers was sitting in the front seat, and I was sitting in the back seat. Alright, so we're going down this dirt road, and one of my brothers, he fell off his bike. He crashed, and I don't know why he crashed. It's just something that happened. Okay, so he gets back on his bike, and we continue down this road. Okay, so we're going down the road, and then I crashed. Now, because my brother was in the front seat, we both crashed. We both fell off this bike. And again, I couldn't tell you guys why we crashed. It's just something that happened. Okay, so we're going down the road, and we crashed again. Now, this time it was bad. I saw my brother flying through the air, and I noticed that he was wearing a white helmet. Okay, so when he hits the ground is solid. I think it was sandstone. Okay, so we go over to our brother, and things don't look good. Okay, so right off the bat, I started to tell my brothers what to do. I told him not to move our brother because I felt like he broke his neck. After that, I told him to call our mom, and I wanted her to come over. Okay, so after I told him that, I told him to call 911. Now, after I told him that, I told him to call our mom again. Okay, so I was trying to keep calm, but things weren't looking good. And that's when I started to cry. And that's where my dream ended. Alright, so even though I saw my family in this dream, I don't think the dream has to do with my family. Alright, that was the dream that God gave me. I'm recording this audio on a different day. Alright, so I think this is what Jesus is showing us. I'm thinking Jesus was showing me that a leader was going to fall. And this is something that will happen soon. Now, when this happens, there's going to be people that cry. Yeah, so I'm thinking that's what I was shown. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I came to this conclusion. Okay, so I'm going to point out some things that have to do with a leader or leadership. Okay, so in this dream, me and my brother was sitting on this bike, and he was the one that was sitting in the front seat. And I'm thinking the front seat has to do with leadership. The white helmet in this dream, that kind of reminds me of a crown, something that's placed on the head. So to me, that has to do with leadership. or a leader. Alright, so I tried to stick with saying that this dream has to do with a leader, but I'm thinking there's things in this dream that point to leaders. So Jesus could be showing us some leaders are going to fall. Okay, so in this dream, me and my brothers fell off our bikes a few times, 3 times. So there were some things that repeated. In this dream, I told my brothers to make 3 phone calls. Now this is something else that repeated. So Jesus, I'm thinking he was showing me that some leaders were going to fall. This was going to happen over and over. And I don't know how many times that would happen. Okay, so I had this dream on the 23rd of February in 2026. Now, according to Wikipedia, several leaders in Iran have fallen, have died. So that's what Jesus might have been showing me. And there could be more to this dream. Okay, so for example, I told my brothers to call our mom twice. And I'm thinking maybe this might be a message for somebody. Somebody needs to call their mom. Alright, in this dream I saw a white helmet. Okay, so the color white. I went to the Word of God to see what it says about the color white. And there's one Bible verse that stood out to me. Genesis chapter 40, verse 16. When the chief baker saw that the interpretation was good, he said unto Joseph, I also was in my dream, and behold, I had 3 white baskets on my head. Now later on, the baker will be put to death. I'll let you guys think about that. I'll let you guys think about why I read that Bible verse.